I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman because we are the innate protectors and the providers. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing.
In the video, you can hear the men say, "Well, what do you want us to do?" And this is why women will say they do not trust men. They don't say some men, they'll just say men in general. Because they have not been given a safe space to feel like they can trust men in general. To either accept the answer of no and be rejected without the threat of violence, or to be protected by the very men who yell out, "Protect black women at all costs," while standing by while a black woman is attacked by another black man. Ladies, do whatever it is that you have to do. Whether you have to be licensed to carry a mace, a taser, a bat in your car, lie and say that you are married, get you a fake ring off of Amazon, get you a Google Voice number so they don't have your regular number, get you a Finsta so you can have a fake Instagram page in case they want to exchange. It's sad what you have to do to survive the encounters with men, because they don't have to do all of these things to feel safe from you. But unfortunately, our society doesn't really provide a safe space for women to just exist and reject men.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have to revisit a viral story that is now being deemed as Brickgate. Okay, Brickgate, a story that involves a young woman who don't need a man, right? She don't need a man to protect her. Men are not the protectors and providers of women. It is actually women who are the protectors and providers for themselves and everybody else in society. And she found out the hard way that is just not how reality works, or at the very least, that is the reality that she asked for, okay? Because allegedly, she got hit in the face with a brick by a man while out. And the first thing that she did was boohoo, whine, and cry for the help of a man after getting hit in the face with a brick by another man. Now, if you guys haven't seen my first video on this, you should watch my first video on this so that you guys can get a better understanding of the background story. But essentially, this is a story of irony. And now you have the internet arguing about whether or not this woman deserved to be hit in the face with the brick, and whether or not those men who were standing there should have done something about it, okay? Should they have defended her? And I'll be the first to say I don't think that she should have been hit in the face with a brick. I don't think that she deserved that. It's actually bad that happened. However, we do have a witness that is speaking out. And he is telling his side of the story, an alleged witness that is, because we really don't know if the guy was there. We're just going to take his word for it and assume that he's not lying, but he could be. But anyways, he's speaking out and he's being called a coward, okay? Because he basically explains why he refused to help her out as a man. So without further ado, go ahead and roll the clip.
My face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a yeah, this man hit me. He grabbed a rock and it hit me in my...
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserves that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior. But once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. For what? And now you get hit by a brick, now you want to cry wolf? And I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. So don't, oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that, okay? That guy claims to be a witness. Now, not sure if he's a witness, don't really know. I say take what he says with a grain of salt, but he definitely makes some points that I want to talk about here. But before I talk about it, I actually want to play a clip of him responding to some of the criticism, okay? People are calling him a coward. And again, they're also saying that he wasn't actually there, that he's lying. And so he's going to respond to some of these criticisms. Take a look.
How do you know I'm telling the truth? How do you know she was telling the truth? The moment she posted her video, every black woman started vilifying the black men. Everybody was posting it on every social media platform, talking down the black men, how the black men did not protect her. But nobody ever questioned her whatsoever. The same energy you had when you were defending her, when you were out there advocating for her without asking any questions. How come you didn't ask? Where's the proof? Where's the brick that he hit you with? Where's the police report? Why are you recording instead of calling the police? Instead of asking those questions, the moment she posted that video, women automatically believed her. But now I post a video telling my truth, telling what I saw, and people are like, where's your proof? What do you want me to go back to the scene of the crime and pick up the brick and show you, oh, this is the brick that hit her right across her face? Is that what you want? I'm going to use your comment to also address other people. People are calling me a coward. That's okay. You can call me all you want. All I know is I'm alive. I got my health with me right now. I got to go home to my daughter that night. You know what I'm saying? I got to go home to my daughter, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. I'm not about to protect somebody. I am not about to risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. I'm not saying what happened to her was right. I condone violence. I'm not saying it was right for the guy to hit her with a brick, but all I'm saying is I am not willing to risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. I have a daughter. I have a family that I gotta go home to. He could have had a gun. Once again, I have a daughter. If that have happened to my daughter, that guy wouldn't be alive. I'll be in jail right now. But I'm not gonna risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. I'm not. And you can believe me or not. That's up to you. The only reason I posted that video in the first place was to show people that there was another side to the story. To tell people to stop vilify the black men. The same way people are doing to me in the comment section, calling me all type of names. That's all I wanted to do. Not every black person is bad. Not every black man is bad. We want to protect our women. But at what cost? Don't go out there looking for trouble and going oh, the black man is going to protect me. Now you're putting my life in danger. You purposely going out there looking for trouble, waiting for a black man to risk his life for you. She wasn't innocent. I'm not about to risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. Why are you putting my life in danger? If she cared for the black man, she wouldn't have been putting herself in that position. She would have been causing trouble. But she don't care for the black man. She's out here causing trouble and vilifying the black man, telling him, oh, all y'all black men, how come nobody's protecting me? How come nobody helped me? Why would I risk my life when you're out there looking for trouble? Why? It's you don't have to believe me. But all I'm saying is, I will stand up for the truth no matter who tells the truth. I'm not saying believe. I'm not begging you to believe me. That's your decision to make. But that's my truth.
Yeah, so that's his truth, right? That's his truth. And again, it's up to the people to figure out whether or not they want to believe him. Now, I'm not sure if I believe him 100%, but I'm going to take his word for it that there was another side to this story, okay? There's no doubt in my mind that the story that she told is not the whole story, because I'm not sure exactly why a man would pick up a brick and hit a woman in the face for no reason unless he was provoked to do so. And I have seen videos of her running around smacking white men in the face. So again, clearly this woman is a troublemaker, right? She really is. Again, doesn't mean that she deserves to get hit in the face with a brick. It just means that maybe her actions led to her getting hit in the face with a brick, right? But what we do know here is that even though there's no police report, okay, there's no description of what the person looked like, she doesn't really seem to be all that concerned about finding the person and making sure that he faces punishment for doing it. But she's now raising money. Her friends are now raising money for her, I guess, for her medical bills or whatever. And they've raised $31,000, right? Which, again, is just insane, right? It really is insane, okay, that people will send money to these types of causes when, you know, again, if you just do some basic research, clearly you can see that this woman is a clout chaser in the worst way, right? And also on top of that, you know, she kind of advocated for having a society in which men don't protect women because, according to her, men are not the natural protectors of women. But I want to go to this guy's argument, the witness's argument, the alleged witness's argument about why he did not step up and protect this black woman. Well, I actually kind of agree with him. Okay, I think throw the feminist stuff out the window, right? Like asking a man to step in and to protect a woman who allegedly was being a troublemaker. Okay, she was, you know, basically provoking the guy. Asking a man to step in and to protect her, that's a lot to ask. Okay, especially when a man can be putting his life in danger, right? Because that's what happens, right? We don't know if her attacker, if, you know, she actually was attacked. Again, we don't know if this whole thing could be one big scam or one big play for money. I mean, again, they already raised $31,000 off of it. So I'm just saying it could be one big grift. But assuming that this actually happened, the way they say happened, any man that steps into that type of situation is instantly risking his life. For what and for who, right? For this woman right here, that's a lot to ask. Especially when this woman is somebody who's already told you that she doesn't expect men to protect her. So why should a man risk his life for a woman who probably wouldn't appreciate the protection that she got from the man in the first place? I don't understand. Now, again, hey, I'm for traditional gender roles. I do think that men are the protectors of women generally, and I think that's something we should applaud. But I think asking a man to protect a woman outside of his woman, especially considering how men are underappreciated in today's society, especially in regards to their role as protectors and providers, again, I feel like that's asking a lot, right? I don't feel like this man is a coward for choosing to go back home safely to his daughter and his family instead of stepping up to defend this woman who, again, according to him, was being a troublemaker. And according to her, she doesn't even expect the protection of a man. I'm just saying. There's a whole lot of arguing back and forth on the internet about this and what men should do or what men should have did. And it's like, hey, at the end of the day, a lot of these women are telling us how strong and independent they are. And men are taking that to heart, right? Men are saying, okay, you're strong and independent. Okay, well, be strong and independent. And now these same people want to boo-hoo, whine, and cry about it. About the world that they asked for. If you want to be a man, here's your opportunity. Step up and be a man, right? A man in that situation would not be expected to turn around and ask for help from other men. He would be expected to, I don't know, fight for himself, to deal with it. But because she's a woman, men are expected to step up and to risk their lives, put their lives on the line for her. But when it comes time to give the man appreciation and respect for being a man and accept his proper role as a man, stop trying to tear down men for this so-called toxic masculinity, which, by the way, is exactly what was needed in that situation, right? Because a man would need to be toxically masculine, okay, to step up and defend that woman. That's the type of energy that you need, right? You need that toxic masculinity energy, okay? You know, that thing that they complain about a lot, that testosterone, okay? Yeah, she needed that, right? She needed that type of energy from a man to defend her. But again, this is what they complain about all the time, and they expect men to now, step up and to play a role that they've been told is not the role that men should play. It's bad. It's toxic, right? It's not good for society. Again, it's amazing how a lot of this stuff comes full circle. It really is. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.